Did you know that you can animate your image blocks in Squarespace without using any code? The most recent Squarespace update brought us a huge animation library that makes it so easy to add motion to our websites. In this video, I'll show you where you can find the animation settings and how to apply them to your image blocks. First thing you need to do is to add some image blocks on your section. Once you click on your image block, you will see a little menu appear at the top where you can edit your images. By clicking on the little pen icon, you'll open a new dashboard which holds your block content, design, and added animation tab. Now, when we are adding animation to our website, we need to first decide what will trigger the animation. By clicking the little plus icon here, you'll see we can choose a trigger from the drop-down menu. You can decide if you want your animation to start once you hover over the image with the mouse, or if you want it to appear when someone clicks on it, if you want it to be a consistent loop, if you want it to start as you scroll down the page or when it first appears, or you can even make the trigger follow your mouse around the screen. Now, each one of these options has its own set of available animations, so I'm not going to go through all of them, but you can see if we choose to trigger our animation on hover, we have an option to make it grow, lift, tilt, jump, squish, or jitter. And all of these are individually customizable as well. You'll see a little settings menu here that takes you to further customizations. Here we can choose how our animation ends. So we can set the opacity, whether you want it rotated or scaled up or down, if you want to move it to another place, and you can just adjust the values in here to your liking. Then you'll also see a tab for timing. So we can choose how our animation moves, and you can also choose the speed or the delay. Okay, so let's say I want my image to jump to the right and scale in size as you hover over it with your mouse. And you'll see a button below where you can always preview what you're doing. Okay, so let's save and preview. You see as we hover over it, it slowly transitions into our tilted animation. This new update gave us so much room to play around and make truly unique designs. Just make sure to not go overboard with the animation, as it can feel overwhelming for your visitors. So I suggest just using it occasionally where you really want to make a statement or grab visitors' attention. So under the Design tab, you choose your starting point, and then in the animation, you apply the settings for the end of animation. Okay, let's try something else. Let's play around with the trigger on appear, where you'll find the options to make your image pop, slide in, drop down, reveal, stamp, or zoom. In this case, I want my image to slide in from the left of the screen, so we can adjust our starting point here. Let's change the offset so the image lays just off our screen on the left. Maybe keep the slight rotation and make it just a bit slower for that smooth transition. Okay, so now if we refresh and preview, now another cool thing is that you can also stack animations one on top of the other. So let's say we want to add another trigger to this image here. And we can try maybe follow, so the image tracks our cursor around the screen. This is going way overboard, but I just want to emphasize and show you what's possible. As you can see in the preview, both of our animations are applied to our image. So first it slides in, and then it follows our mouse around. I'm really excited about the possibilities of this update, and if you were already able to play around with it, let me know what's your favorite feature, your favorite animation, or if you have some other questions, let me know and we'll figure it out together. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Anna. I'm the brand and web designer behind Studio Brescia. And on this channel, I share Easy to follow design tips alongside with Squarespace and Canva tutorials to help you feel more confident and creative as you bring your designs to life. Thank you for watching and happy creating!